Hey there, home athletes. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We are starting out the week of workouts with some interval training today. We're doing 5 rounds total. One round starts every 4 minutes. We do one round every 4 minutes. Ideally, each of our rounds today takes us 3 minutes or less, so we get a little built-in rest, right? So if it takes you 3 minutes, you get your rest for that last minute of the 4 minute window before starting the next round. That makes sense? So if it takes you only 2.5 minutes, you get a minute and a half rest. Kind of faster you go, the more rest you're going to get. Plus also the more rest you're going to need. So try to time it out for about 3 minutes per round. What are we doing in each round? We're doing a 200-meter dumbbell run, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then 10 lateral over the dumbbell burpees. The 200-meter dumbbell runs, so we do a lot of 200-meter runs, right? Hopefully you have that measured out. Get it mapped out prior to if you haven't already. 100 meters down, 100 meters back. Usually should take us about a minute, give or take. Of course, today we're actually going to take a dumbbell with us. So whatever dumbbell you have, today's workout doesn't have to be too heavy. Use whatever you have. When you do your 200-meter dumbbell run, just take your dumbbell with you. And this can be carried however you want. It can be carried at your side. You can carry it on your shoulder. You can carry it kind of behind your head. I really don't mind how you carry it, but just take it with you. It'll probably slow down your run, maybe just a little bit, depending on how heavy your dumbbell is. But each round, 200-meter dumbbell run, there you go. Then you're going to come back inside. Then we're going to do some snatches with your dumbbell. Snatch, of course, is a wonderful full body kind of explosive movement. We're going to do 20 total, switching hands every rep, performing 10 per side. Dumbbell starts on the floor, right between the shoes. Remember, we send those hips back, right? We're always loading up our glutes and our hamstrings close to your chain. We got a nice kind of bend in the knees. We got a bend in the hip, the arm is long and straight. We start with a big jump and shrug, right? We use those legs and hip slots to kind of create speed and momentum on the way up. We shrug the shoulder, pull the elbow high so the weight stays nice and close to the body, and then we punch it up towards the ceiling. One big movement. So from the ground, again, bend, jump, shrug, bring it all the way up overhead, right back down to the floor. Switch hands every rep. Same idea. Ideally, we're looking for a nice straight line, right? The dumbbell starts on the floor between the feet, and ideally kind of follows a nice straight vertical path all the way up overhead. So 20 total there. And at the end of each round, 10 burpees. Not too bad today, 10 per round. So lateral burpees over the dumbbell. So we got your, line your feet up with the middle of the dumbbell, the handle. We'll do a burpee on one side, all the way down to the floor, jump the feet in, and then we're going to go over the dumbbell. That's one rep I just did right there. You're going to do 10 at the end of each round. Score-wise, you're going to record how long it takes you to do each round. So on your running clock, you'll have 5 4-minute rounds, ideally with the clock counting up from 0 to 4 each time. Record how long it takes you to finish each round, and your score today will be your slowest round out of the 5. Does that make sense? So the goal is to not really have too many slow rounds, to have a relatively consistent pace across the 5 rounds, shooting for right about that 3-minute mark or so, give or take. Generally with workouts like this, people, it kind of depends on the athlete. We often see kind of like a start pretty fast, slow down a little bit, and then maybe on the last round or two go back to speeding up a little bit because you're near the end. But biggest thing I would say is to move at a strong and consistent pace across the 5 rounds. Warm up today, what do I have for you? So I'll go ahead and start off with a nice easy 200-meter run, right, to start off your warm up. No dumbbell, just a regular 200-meter run, just your own body weight, nice easy pace. Then you'll come back inside, and as you can see, I have a list of movements there for you. One thing you'll need for the warm-up is one of 2 things. Either something like this stretchy band I have here. This could be a belt or a length of rope, or hopefully maybe you have a stretchy band around. Or it could also be like a PVC pipe or a broom handle or something like that. So grab that. And then you're going to go through Spider-Man lunges for 30 seconds, right? I love to throw these into a warm-up. Nice big lunge out, drop the hips down towards the floor. Working both sides, 30 seconds. Then we grab our PVC or our band or whatever it is, do some pass-throughs. Nice wide grip, arms straight. We're simply going up and over the head, bring it right back down to the back, and up and over to the front. My shoulders are tight today. But pass-throughs right there. 30 seconds, all these things, 30 seconds each. Inchworm to push-up after that. Keep the legs straight, walking the hands out, doing a push-up here, and going back to the toes, and repeating that process. Overhead lunges. Get your PVC or your band or whatever it is. Lock it out overhead and lunge. We'll stay in one spot for this, 30 seconds here. Tap those knees. Then, mountain climbers for 30 seconds, arms straight. This is kind of getting ready for those dumbbell rows. And just going knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. And then the last thing you'll do for the warm up, actually that's not true, almost the last thing, are some jump air squats. Full squat down the bottom, little jump at the top, 30 seconds there. And then a second 200 meter body weight only regular run. And that should get you ready for the workout. So 30 seconds each of those stations on each of those movements. 200 meter run beginning, 200 meter run at the end, warmed up and ready to go. All right, get after it, crew. Be awesome, do the workouts. Have a great Monday.